Hi, my name is Aiden Barrett, and I'll be demonstrating my Swift weather program for you today, my Swift language weather program. So, let me just start here by demonstrating what this program does. If I run it here, I can start by, it asks for your preferred unit of measurement, so I'm going to do metric units. And then I'm going to select menu option 1 to enter a location for weather, and I'll do Seattle. If I enter Seattle, it returns just some basic weather information for that city. Now I can do this for any city, almost any city around the world that you can think of. So if I do London, there's the weather in London, England. I can do Berlin. You can see the weather there in Berlin. Or let's say Moscow, Russia. And there's the weather in Moscow. And let's say I don't want to see this in Celsius and kilometers per hour. I don't understand those. Then I can select option 2 and I can switch it to imperial. And now if I hit get weather for a location again, now if I do Seattle, it will show this. It'll show it in Fahrenheit and miles per hour, versus when I did it up here, it was Celsius and kilometers per hour. So it lets you get the information in the way that makes sense to you. There's a few error cases it handles. If I enter a non-menu option, it will let me know and ask me again. If I enter a string and not a number value at all, do the same thing. It'll ask for a new menu choice. When I enter a city, if it's not a real city, then it'll ask me the menu option again and just let me know that it couldn't be completed. It couldn't find that. So it catches most errors and continues running. So just a quick, just to show you some of the things I learned about Python in this, or Swift, in this project. Guard was a syntax that I found useful. It's kind of, I understand it to be like a try-catch block. I could be wrong about exactly what it's doing, but essentially it lets you, when a user enters through the readline function, when they enter their unit of preference, then it will catch if the if the preference value is empty, it will let the user know. It'll say an unknown response, and then it selects imperial by default. I could probably change that to reprompt the user if needed, but I decided to do it just this way for now, since they can change it later. So that was Guard was a useful one I used it multiple times whenever asking for input from the user. Another thing I learned about, structures, data structures. So this is how it gathers or stores data about a location that you've selected, the weather for that location. So it'll store it knows to store double, an int, and then a double and a string for these different values. And it's codable, meaning from what I understand, codable means it's able to be rewritten, or something's able to be entered and set for these temperature or humidity values. The other major thing I learned about was APIs. I haven't written APIs at all before, or used APIs at all, and this one lets you call the openweathermap.org API. I learned how to build a URL based off of user entry, as well as I have an API key that lets me call the weather application. And then, of course, I use this async keyword to wait or allow the program to continue like running while it waits for the weather information to come from the API. That's how I understand it. So there's a little bit more to this, but I'm out of time to explain it. So it was a good experience, and I am excited to write more in the Swift language. Thank you.